Hi friends, I'm starting a new series. This is an account, a personal account of the I Am Discourses videos that I've been listening to on YouTube, and I am loving them, and I am growing from this practice of I Am. And these I Am Discourses goes along with all of this that we're practicing, and so what I'm going to do is just listen to one of them at a time. I think there's 35 or something, and I'm going to give my own accountability of what I took from it this time that I listened to it. I've done this with the book The Tao that Dr. Dyer did, called Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, Living in the Wisdom of the Tao. So what he did is he would read one verse of the Tao. There's 84, I think. 82, 84, something, 80 something. And then he would spend 4 days looking at a picture of Lao Tzu and channeling Lao Tzu, and then giving stories that went along with the Tao that applied from his life that made it work for me. And I just love that book. And I am loving the I Am Discourses, and so I want to share them with you, similar to the way Dr. Dyer did that. And that's also something I did with that book. I would read one of the verses and then I would write about it. So I'm going to give a link at the bottom of the discourse number 1, and this is number 1 for me, what I got out of it this morning when I first listened to it. And then I listened to it probably, I would say, 5 more times today. Great. So, life is the full activity of God in action in perfect essence. I am equals the activity of authenticity, the true life. I open wide the door of life. I had like several different thoughts about that and the way that would go, but I've been practicing that all day too, opening the door. I am not is restricting and comes from limited energy. I am equals the most divine principle in the universe. I am healthy. Stop saying I am not. That gives power to outer things. I am not is false expression. Okay, so remember here, I have had this epiphany that I am an expression of God, and just observing life, and as this expression of God, and God is observing through me and my actions of what life would be like if God was Susie. Oh, guess what? God is Susie. Susie is God. And and when I say I am not, or I hurt, or I ache, that is false expression. It's not true. I am the expression of God having this experience. I hope that helps you, because that's such a big thing to me. I am all health. I am invincible. In the first one they said, think about the ranchers that brand their animals. They want you to brand I am into your consciousness, so that you're so conscious of every time you say something I am. And you'll be surprised how often you say I am this, I am that, and notice if it's coming from love or fear. It's huge. It's amazing when you start catching yourself saying it, not on purpose. But when you start saying it consciously, big things are going to happen. So, brand I am to your consciousness. The thoughts of the past have built my life to this moment. I am always God commanded. Still the outer self. Sit down 3 or 4 times a day to be still and get in harmony with God. This will let the energy be supplied. So I'm thinking little meditation, little nap, little check-in like this, stop moving and dog. Sorry. Okay, come here. Come here so you can just show everybody your cute self. It's Biscuit.
Hi, baby.
She likes to get up on the top of the chair. Let's see. Learn to control the energy in my body. If I want energy, set it. Like set the intention. It's like setting the day. I've got a video about that. You just wake up in the morning and say, this is going to be an awesome day. I'm going to be so productive. I'm going to get so much done. I'm going to be happy. And you can do that with learning to control the energy of my body. It's like, I always feel good. I always feel healthy. I always feel strong. And you can program your mind, your subconscious, to heal you. Even like your vision, your hearing, if those things have been lost, have so much faith and trust that God is going to be there. Here, so we see what Biscuit is. Oh, she just really adds, huh? Okay. Learn to rise above anything that is bringing you down. If I want to be still, I have to calm the mind consciously. The student should notice the habits and uproot whatever is not perfect. This brings freedom. Okay, so for me, that's like the alcoholism and just stopping that habit. And the freedom that brought me is huge. So uprooting bad habits brings freedom. This part's really good. It is ridiculous to keep recalling things that have not worked out. You think, Susie? Come on. How many times do you have to relive something? Then this. Oh my gosh, that's just so big. All of it. Forgiveness. Call on the law of forgiveness. You can consume all of the past creations in the consuming flame and be free. Be conscious that God is the flame doing the consuming. The freedom of God is here in action. Stop turning back to the old negative conditions you're trying to get rid of. Stop going back. Oh my gosh. Get into the acceptance of what you want. I accept whatever I want, I'll accept it. Whatever the mind rests on, you are agreeing with it. That lets the mind become one with it. So this reminds me of the story of asking my friend, what should I say when I'm walking in the field? Because I know when I say no snakes, no snakes, no snakes, I'm just attracting snakes. And so what should I say instead of no snakes when I'm walking in the field? My friend says, let me think about it. She goes, say, my path is clear and I am safe. Like, my path is clear and I am safe. Well, if you know me, I've said it to you, I've given you a card, or you've seen it written anywhere around my place. Your path is clear and you are safe. It is a great way to attract a clear path, a clear, safe path. Okay, so this part in the number 1 I Am Discourses, it talks about a rattlesnake being coiled up, and would we keep walking towards the snake that's It's warning us it's going to bite us. It's coiled. It's shaking its rattler. Would we go back, go right towards the snake? Would we just keep going towards it? Would I walk up to a coiled rattlesnake? If it was a habit, I would. So I would need to break that bad habit. Letting my intention turn back to my troubles equals a habit. Break the habit. Call forth the positive vision. What can I do to intensify the activity of the positive vision? So that's what I got. And I thought that it went very well along with the 12 steps and the first step of the 12 steps and of breaking the habit and just admitting it. So anyway, this went way longer than I thought. I might have to edit it, or I might just start a new one without Biscuit's butt in the thing. All right, I love you. Thank you. Mwah.